A new 73rd Demon King will be elected. Oh, he looks so sad. Also, that's such a fucking cool shot, though. Wow. Welcome, we are here for Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint, picking up from last week. This will be, obviously, the last ORV reaction for a couple of weeks, because, well, I'm going to catch up. Almost. Obviously, there'll be a chapter that comes out the day this goes up, but shut up. You know what I mean. Anyway, let us jump right into it. Last time was pretty crazy. It seems like this scenario is not going to play out the way we initially expected. With the 73rd Demon King already being dead. There he is. He looks very, standard Demon King. The horns, the ominous wings, white hair. Yeah. He looks very typical.
What? Is that thing dead? Is the Demon King already dead? What will happen to the scenario? Is it already over?
Hold on. So, the Incarnation Suit weren't eligible to participate? Killed the Demon King with the support of the Nebula? Despite the probability storm's aftermath? At a glance, it looks as if the scenario will come to an end. But the Starstream's main scenarios aren't that simple. The Starstream has restored the scenario's balance. It wasn't the 73rd Demon King scenario. But I remember something similar happening in Twissaw. The constellations rioted and caused the scenario to malfunction. When that happened, the Starstream has corrected the probability error. The main scenario has been updated. The 73rd Demon King is dead. Damn it. But we still need the 73rd Demon King, since we have to hunt him down to progress the scenario. And what would the Starstream do to resolve this contradiction? Hey, isn't that... Chichik! Dr. Kim, you better keep your promise. The Grand Jewel has chosen a candidate for the next 73rd Demon King. Is your final goal to reach the end of all scenarios? Can you promise me that you won't give up on that goal of yours, no matter what? A new 73rd Demon King will be elected. Oh, he looks so sad. Also, that's such a fucking cool shot, though. Oh my god, he looks so sad, though. You bastard! Episode 214, Chapter 35. The 73rd Demon King, Part 5.
Wow, that's some thunder. You seem very worried.
Yeah, I wonder why. It's almost like that fate is going to play out. This is my prediction. Also, I haven't been to the gym yet today. However, I will be on the day I'm recording this. So here's your weekly reminder. Find some time to work out. Even if it's not going down to the gym and doing a good set of weightlifting. Even just a light jog. Some push-ups or sit-ups in your house. Do something to keep yourself active. Keep fit. Keep healthy. You'll thank me later. Anyway. Look at me being 21 giving life advice.
Maybe it's because I'm not used to being a mother.
No one ever is. You could spend a lifetime and still not get used to that. The child will come back alive, so don't worry too much.
I hope so, but fate seems to believe otherwise. What on earth could that have been? I seem to be recovering rather slowly. Is it some kind of wall? And when that wall consumed me, I was faced with that presence inside the wall.
Oh.
Then, how can my son survive? How could he escape that damn fate he's cursed with? There's only one way to escape fate. Dr. Kim already knows how.
How? Also, what are you? What is this? The candidate chosen by the Grand Jewel is evolving into a Demon King. Jin-Hyuk, you bastard! Doctor! Saga? The succession of the Demon King has been cancelled. Hold on to that thing, and don't ever use it! Okay? Don't get in my way!
I knew something like this would happen. I told you, didn't I? The only thing Jin-Hyuk is ever concerned about is himself.
That's not true.
We have to stop him. He'll kill everyone after he becomes a Demon King. And clear all the scenario all by himself.
That's not what he's doing.
Master, what's going on? What on earth has gotten into you?
Jin-Hyuk? Don't fight back! Out of my way, Doctor. I will be the one who becomes the Demon King. What are you talking about? Why are you doing this all of a sudden? I mean, clearly, given, you know, telling them to not fight back and this, you know why he's doing it. He's trying to get him to say it out loud. You of all people should know why. There's only one way to clear this scenario. The updated scenario. Main scenario, category main, difficulty double S plus. Clear condition. You can clear the scenario 2 ways. You can claim the Grand Jewel to become the new 73rd Demon King, or by killing the 73rd Demon King. That is the only way to clear the scenario, and there are no other options. Time limit 30 minutes, reward 200,000 coins, and unknown, presumably the Grand Jewel. Penalty for failure, death, as well as expulsion from the scenarios. So normally you'd think death is just an immediate out, like, oh, you've died, of course you're out of the scenarios. But this additional line here is them trying to get rid of Doctor. This line here is literally a clause for them to try and evict Doctor from the scenarios. So the damn scenario where someone has to be sacrificed? So you're gonna sacrifice yourself, are you? No, Siri, I'm not talking to you. How did I... Kill me and move on to the next scenario. Why would you do something like that all of a sudden? Because this is the right thing to do. I'm used to pain. I'm also used to dying. You know that already, don't you? What's going on? This isn't the Jin-Hyuk you I know. The Jin-Hyuk I know would never do something like this. It's almost like he's changed. It's almost like, again, as I've said many times, your presence here and your involvement has brought about changes to the people and the world. I know what you're trying to do, but there's no reason for you to sacrifice yourself. I'm the one who has reincarnation, so I'm the one who's more soon to become a Demon King, not you. Do you think that's going to work for this scenario as well? If you read the penalty for failing the scenario, I'm sure you know that reincarnation won't be able to save you this time. Yep. Out of my way, Doctor. Damn it. Gotta do the talking out of this. He becomes the new Demon King. He'll end up regressing and put an end to everything. Level 2 of Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint activated. No one can survive after being expelled from the scenario. Expulsion will render Dr. Kim's reincarnation skill useless. This is probably the death that the Fate was referring to. If Dr. Kim becomes the next Demon King, he will definitely die here. So the person who has to make the sacrifice now is... me. Is he really thinking of sacrificing himself? What about you then? If you die now, what about the damn goal you set for yourself? My goals will be accomplished even if I die. What? You might actually be the person who can save this world. Not me. I've never seen so many people make it this far before. And I don't think there will ever be any more in the future. Now move! We don't have much time. Don't do it! Stop! Damn it. Do I have to use electrification as well? I have to stop him from regressing! Are you worried about what will happen to this post-regression world? What? You must be afraid that this world might disappear the moment I regress. Am I wrong? You don't have to worry about that. I already asked my supporting constellation. What? This world won't disappear even if I regress. I'm saying the world won't be reset, even if I were to die. Survive, Dr. Kim. It's now up to you to save this world. Episode 35. The 73rd Demon King. Part 6.
Stop that! Stop, you bastard!
Oh wait, no, hold on. No, of course that's not the... Yeah.
Wait, why am I getting so immersed? It's just a stupid story. Yeah, damn it. Do something, Doctor! Come on. Screw everyone over with one of your plot twists!
This story is shaping up to be quite tragic, don't you think?
Much too tragic for someone who isn't in a full constellation yet.
They must have judged that Dr. Kim's death is worth all the trouble. They're very touchy when it comes to anything related to the end of everything. And they regard Dr. Kim's potential very highly.
And how unfortunate.
Why do you say that?
Because Dr. Kim won't die. Even if he becomes next Demon King, he won't kill Dr. Kim.
Don't get in my way! I see that you do not know fate too well.
Sorry?
Do you think that the Nebula wouldn't have known about that? If so, you're underestimating the fate that awaits Dr. Kim. Look. The Starstream has announced the level of an unnamed constellation. Now, fate will set its wheels in motion.
Doctor! What are you doing? Step out of it!
This world isn't going to disappear. Even if Junhyuk regresses. No way. Junhyuk's supporting constellation. The being that has never once reacted to anything until Sa answered his question. But why? And why now of all situations? Doctor! I don't get it. If what Junshik said is true. Personal skill, bookmark has been activated. Activating bookmark number 5, Kyugyo's Rod Graham. Activating personal skill, miniaturization, level 3. Activating personal skill, electrification, level 11, +1. I no longer have to worry about Junshik's regressions. Doctor! Why do I feel like that might not be true? You know, I just don't feel like they'll get out that easy. Episode 216, Chapter 35, The 73rd Demon King, Part 7. But obviously, there isn't a feasible way for Doctor to survive here. Like, I don't see how Doctor survives. Because if he dies, well then he's out of the scenarios and basically becomes, you know, erased. But if Junshik dies, then, as far as we're aware, things are fine. But obviously, are they? Are they really going to be fine? I genuinely have no idea how this is going to play out. Yeah. Think carefully, Doctor. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance. This will be alright for you to regress since it would affect this world. No! I can't let you do that! You're gonna sacrifice yourself to end this scenario? This is a part of the ending that I wanted to see for myself. Do you still not get it? I have to become Demon King too. I will be the one who becomes the new Demon King. Nonsense! You'll surely die if you do that. If you get expelled from the scenario, your reincarnation skill will not work. Think about it. Who's gonna read a story that doesn't have a protagonist? I'm just trying to pay back my debt. A debt? What do you mean? You've saved me once before, so I'm saving you this time. That's ridiculous! Deactivating miniaturization. Your physical traits are very different from that of the current character. Doctor! You cannot use electrification with your current physical traits. Your body will be engulfed by a powerful penalty. You can only use electrification while you're small. But, if you deactivate miniaturization while using electrification, you can still use the power of electrification in your original body for a brief moment. Although you end up in a state of near death. The power of electrification becomes amplified as miniaturization is now deactivated. Gilyoung, give that to me. No. I heard everything. If I give this to you, you'll... Get away from Doctor, you idiot! I'm sorry, Gilyoung. Personal skill bookmark has been forcibly deactivated. That's such a power! I mean, it says there's no other way to clear the scenario, but what happens if you broke the Grand Jewel? You know? Then what would happen? The constellations of the Nebula Veda grin with anticipation. Doctor! That's right. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. You have met the requirements for becoming the 73rd Demon King. The Grand Jewel is impressed with your potential. You have obtained a new main scenario. Category, main. Oh, it's changing. Here we are. You must massacre all living beings on the 3rd floor of Dark Castle if you choose the path of the Demon King. You will be permanently expelled from the current scenario if you fail. Hold on. Current. But this scenario ends with his death. Because this is the current scenario for everyone else. If he dies, because this is different. The conditions, unless it's just a, you know, an error in the, this is supposed to say scenarios here, but then the word current doesn't make sense. This might be being, you know, very anal about it, but this current scenario is different to scenarios. Right? Maybe I'm coping. Maybe I'm coping. I will become the new Demon King. Bro, it's so fucking cold. But yeah, no. I think he's reacting to the change in criteria. Unless I'm tweaking. Right. Well. Oh my. ORV never ceases to impress. Never fails to impress. Never ceases to amaze. That's the correct way to say that. Wow. Wow, man. I can't believe I'm going to wait like 3 more weeks before I can do another proper reaction to this. Well, it'll probably be actually a month. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed. This is really good. Tell me if I'm tweaking or not, without spoiling, if you've read the novel. Yeah, and you know. But anyway, with that out the way, I've been Animosity, you've been you, and I hope to catch you all at the time for another video. Ta-ta. Bye now.